Well, Fambola, as soon see, we still in at the hill station community, and now the main road, now Hill Station Regents Road, where as you see from the clip, the streets empty, and really people this time they really abide to the lockdown where the government, we don't pull out. We today na the day 2 of that particular lockdown day. This is what I tell you, say, Sierra Leoneans, really they abide to the rules and regulations we govern this particular lockdown. And Hill Station, our community, we quiet as all man know, say, now one popular community where people, always stay calm and cool at them various homes where the day. We will continue for you now updates. We'll talk to people where then at the community and let them try for tell we waiting them feel about this particular lockdown. Fumble we did the Hill Station Health Clinic. Also we get Noskumba way in the run this particular clinic, and during the lockdown like how this so plenty things don't happen, and INSEF go on for tell we small thing, and we'll go talk to some of the nurses them. Let them self tell we waiting now some of the constraints during this lockdown as we notice say woman and day whether they come for labor, whether they come born, and as of yesterday, Nanette, they able get 2 women them when they come for deliver. So we'll talk to them. They will not know waiting on some of the things them we then they facing. So Noskumba, we know say you know one popular somebody in this area in terms of to the woman even self combra them, So tell us more thing like how the lockdown will look for now this clinic.
The lockdown, patient no dey come because from where they lock, pass in the woman yesterday, they ask my sister be sick, they come. No get patient, then they come.
Yeah, sister don't talk about water. We now want kitchen na the clinic.
Water no dey. I'm very happy by water. Now Mox and the management say well, they help me small this way. But the machine don't pour. So outside there, you don't get water for even for what's on hand. Or even more cook all things across stream. A bucket water now they usually see and on top yonder.
Yes, ma'am. And now we're into the second day of the lockdown, and tomorrow will be the last day. What will be your message for people? Because we notice in Goma Valley they go around, they supply water to some of the essential areas. One essential area. Waiting at your message you want forget them.
Yeah, I'm building no more do. Make them go help you for water because this whole thing now hand washing. But if we not get water now, how will we do? How will we do for us? Water no day, no water. We are made help we. No go get water for us hand. We are please. We not go put in the whole lack, but now the water more now the number 1 problem because if water no day, how will we do?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much, family. As soon as I hear from Noskumba and in nurses them, what's the issue now this particular side, This is now one very key place for people now the Hill Station community where people women in the Cambon and self then they treat small picking them now this clinic. What's another and then the street. They with one of the nurses them where then the health clinic. And as they see them, they can't talk to me, but some of the constraints we then they're facing. Hello, ma, and welcome to Star TV.
Yeah, welcome, sir. Good morning.
Yeah, you can tell me your name.
My name is Julieta for me, sir.
Yes, ma'am. So tell me small thing about the clinic itself. Waiting on some of the things where they happen now at the clinic as they inside the lockdown.
Now waiting they happen at the clinic. Now we don't get water for even wash we hand. Now the number 1 thing down there. Then again we know they get better. We know they get patient there anyway for camp. From yesterday now, only this night here, around 1, we'll get 2 belly women when they come. We really strain for the water side. Then the water now, na me self go take buckets. I go nearby mugs. I come with water for let them able use we not get gloves, we not get PP no dey for dress up. We not get am. We dey strain anyway.
Okay.
The strain and the clinic, yeah.
Okay, ma, make I turn the camera to you. Let yourself tell me one or two things. I should hear what your colleague don't say. Water, now one thing we are very on the strain for this particular moment. So, apart from water, what are some of the other things where you feel say wanna need?
Okay, gloves. For you use boots, who they deliver. More especially water, mats like that, you don't get so we suffer.
Okay.
You need gloves, you don't get sanitizer, anything they all will not get. But they really suffer for the thing.
Okay, but the patient the way that they come, how una this screen them before ever una they, because as we know the coronavirus, you know, now one way very very what's safe for now.
With the risk we safe because supply not they have some we don't get but almost done. But then I'm just provide.
Okay.
Then water not they safe for water. No sanitizer safe for now.
Okay. You will come demonstrate le fambolensi. Fambola as soon as they see just try for demonstrate for try for tell una say Watano Day, and indeed Watano Day. Now we don't meet one senior member of the community where na a well-known somebody where na Mr. Saidu where himself, you know, he always open hand to youth man them and developmental other issues and self in the community. So we come to the host line self tell me small thing, but the lockdown I feel about the lockdown and how they spend the lockdown. Mr. Saidu, welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. George. The lockdown, as for me, is very nice. The lockdown, they help me because when you're in a house, you need to go outside or go interact with people. And you know, we got this COVID-19. Go in a house, and then they church, and in a house, and they very quiet with the family. It's very easy. So I know they expect for say I don't know very sick, this sickness here. So therefore, I advise everybody for stay indoors. They apply all which the doctor will say, which for you. So I advise me the family all over the country. And they apply all which the doctor will say. So me right now in the house at this, I did very peaceful with my family. And I don't see nobody I do actually. So I feel very good, very okay. And I tell God, I tell the government, because lockdown, they help a lot of things. People really go, no crowd, nobody crowd, nobody in the house. So therefore, anybody will get sick, they just call 117. Then they can go check you. When they get sick, they remain you. They take care. So I advise anybody who say they get sick, they call 117. You see, so if anybody they cough near you or in your area or your which side you know they go call 117. You see, so as for me, I'm very happy with family. They're very quiet. You stay home, be quiet, everything's okay. Thanks be to God and thanks to the government and the other people.
Okay, Mr. Saidu, what's one issue na is station especially like you now one post way don't they help. Many people have already get water, and now we're into this lockdown. Just like waiting on Skumba, they say this now that the clinic chef not get water. So waiting at your appeal, we want for appeal to Guma Valley because we know say that they go around for supplies small water. Which you have for appeal to them for let them go able to help people and let them get water.
Right now for me now is water very important. We don't get water at all. All the tanks they empty. We get tanks there. We miss in the area and I make him be bounce them for cow water for people, for help them. But now we never get up till now. Now this was if I don't talk to one bouncer for let come give water to the community. So we didn't do safe. Now make I cannot do I say this your man we should can interview.
Bakoya Mafinda.
Well, Chief, waiting to be advice now in just 30 seconds. Waiting to be advice to Salone people.
My own advice as a chief, I go want let we all abide to the health advice. Let we all advise we serve and let this message reach to other people them. Say this measure where government put in place, not to by we fool, not to for say not like nobody. I want let all man put their hand under this advice. Allow all practice them. Let anybody not take care this thing and take them politically and say no because now government and do this me I no go do it. When you pull them now all man you pull now all man you they punish. So do you let people then abide by the law? If they say sit down and us, sit down and us. Not begin say you know they sit down and us. So at the beg on I beg at the beg on as a chief, law will follow with government in advice and let we take things them, law will be you know. We always suffer. Yeah. Because when you not get food, you get for suffer. But again, it happens in a fast month. Me, I did fast. So I don't go talk saying I'm angry. You know, I did pray to God for let this sickness spread and no all be yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chief. Yeah. Chairman, introduce yourself and tell what you know about the lockdown.
Me na Chairman Kuntamara. I make cover CV community.
Well, Chairman, as we know, say the lockdown day now, and you know, people don't they abide to the laws where they don't put. Tell me, as you go around as the chairman of this particular area, waiting you don't see and how people abide to this particular laws where they don't put.
I think the thing where government put in place, people say glad for where this lockdown come before the thing is spread past mark. People they appreciate government in effort. So now people they self-refuse themselves, lock themselves down.
Okay.
And not see anybody with the pass now street, pass, interact, no nothing. That's and then self-willing. Then at the interview, one people then self support the idea before it spread. No, sit down one place for 3 days.
Well, German, waiting will be advice because we get plenty of people where they don't believe say this sick day, and plenty of people they take this sick put up for politics. Plenty of people not they take to waiting the government and well-body people and tell them. Waiting are your advice to them kind of people they are when they watch and listen to you now. So
I look CNN, I look several stations there. I don't see the damage it cause. If it is come, you know the left SLPP, you know the left APC, you know the left C4C. So this is not a politics. Now for protect ourselves, after we don't protect ourselves, we would have to continue in politics. It can continue, but this is not a politics. It don't pass that level there.
Okay.
It don't come for any party. It come for Salone. Then the government put things in place, say low lockdown. For let it not spread. If it spread, you know the peak.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're telling some of the constraints.
Because this was on now water you need. Then water no day. And even what we dey drink, forget on this past Saturday. Now to line for buy a packet water. You know day. Then have them make canteen stiff for we. We get we water tank the way government did don't supply we. Woman know the supply we at all. Now one day near church ranso, one day tennis court. Pass na private tanker with in the charge we higher. Even when we sell pass, we take your money back, we add them for lay. People then get water. That's so far we get them.
So waiting now you call to the government.
I'll let talk to the Guma Valley. Let them they can now we aid. Because all the tank they know the main road, they know they na corner side.
Okay. Okay, Chairman. Thank you for where you know some of them concerned.
All right, sir.
Yeah. Well, Fambol, we still talk to stakeholders in the hill station community. As they see the background, you know, this is not the one way they go na lodge and they go, you know, the other side itself na the community. And without Sule, where we can call councillor and chairman, we na irresponsible for them tanker them, we then the supply water na this particular area for the tanks them, demand them. Well, Sule, welcome to Star TV.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alamin. We tell Allah thank you, they will tell the government thank you, the measures they will then take for this sick year. Although this is Ramadan, or the meet up back na Ramadan, we all day now house there, we observe the sick, tell Papa government thank you. But we always train our water business. But even this morning, I try for stop the tanker there for letting able to give water because people that is training are too much for water. People that is trained, because the tank that's now still they're all empty, one water not inside. And when government say overstand, once water that you use, maybe once you hand, they prevent yourself from this sick here. But if you water not there, at the same dirty no more they carry on, and I saw people that is sick back. So you see, I will tell you thank you because you back they do a lot. Star TV, let God bless you now, let God bless the manager for giving this opportunity for speak to you now for voice there. So far I'm doing this.
Okay, well, Sule, before you go, we get people where they did at the house and now they watch you. You know, no one for take waiting government they tell them. Some man they take the sick, they relate out politics. Some man they take the sick and make a fun. What you want for telling people and they?
But this is not a terms of politics business. You can just tell them when you go and because of this country. This business will be there inside. We all they come together, we fight the sick. This not sick. This will pull up our politics business. You be a PCO, SLPPO, NDO, all kind party. Not all join hand, we all are one family, we all are Sierra Leoneans there. Not join hand, not fight the sick, not help government for fight the sick. If you then are host, you feel the symptoms the way government say, not keep yourself in a host. Go to the nearest hospital for let you go give yourself for let government you know say this sick na in the born are you. This not pull up a politics business because it's not a politics business, it's not life, it's not nationwide sick this. Not to salon no more the sick affect the world, the whole world. Even inside Makkah right now, for let them pray, now the boxes then they let them pray. So you see, not pull up all politics business, don't fight this sick. For let government will conquer this sick once and for all. And when they pray inside this Ramadan, let Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala send down the sick. Let Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala pull the sick per week before Ramadan they done. So now I advise them to become Sierra Leoneans there.
Okay, Sule, thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Well, family, as you know, you're waiting plenty of the stakeholders that don't say the community, this is not the station community, and that's the for telling. As we all know, say this sick. Now, one big way anybody knows for jokes. As we talk to Brazil, they cause so many problems, they're able to lock people in. Well, join them for tell you say, you get for stay that you host, do the necessary things that we government tell you say, for do and waiting well for the people and the advice we say, let we do. For now we able for get this sick out of this country. Because if not so that, it will cause so many problems. We will not be able to handle. This is not about politics. This is about nation building. It's Salon Poel and all therefore feel. Well, family, so we'll meet back. Me and George Elliot Sam, the report for Star.
We day out Star Television staff as part of the day 2 for the 3-day lockdown. We did at the Standard Street via Stewart Street. So we meet a group of young people and they outside. When we practically know say these are a lockdown, we expect expectation of everybody for the indoors and try for reflect, try for take some preventive measures for the COVID-19. Out of curiosity, we come and see, we talk to them for come actually know waiting give them the cause for make actually them gather here so today. When I welcome to Star Television, what I will begin with. Thank you. Yeah. What's your name? Mami Kamal. We see una today in a group, sit down. What's really the problem?
Also, some of the fed here, I'm not saying come on. They come back fed and see police stop the car and so whatever we say come on to him. So come back watching the problem, we may really go on. So it's not some of the fed, but don't scatter. So come on, we will still prevent you inside, we can on your side. Prevent you now with the youth here, over the problem. And the matter don't go.
So we see the lockdown begin yesterday, yes, and today is the second day.
Yes,
how the lockdown look like?
It's not really easy because for people,
What you say, you know, easy, what's in you mean?
What you mean is that we are going to do about ourselves, come and do, we get to build the production. Because of that, people are going to survive. The rest of this is about to be honest, it's very true there. It's not really easy for we. But we abide to what the government say for this secret door. It's not really easy.
So what you do for actually help for pass the message of prevention to your family?
There's no family, we get tools. So get the child inside, when the car, the most was in hand, and this as you see now, the map, they get more than 5, all they buy. So they get a lot of it safer. Because I'm going back to it, I'm going over times. But when they say you want to go look away, it's not the problem because you want because you want to or whatever, like that.
I've been waiting to say, how you feel in the film? What's the challenge we really know the face as a young people?
Our challenge is too much. What the face?
Summarize
because one.
Talk loud.
Yeah.
Okay. Just talk loud.
Talk loud.
Yeah. Some of these challenges with the face, they are not easy just for really young one. It's like, challenges is too much. But me, I abide the law in every day inside, just where I need this incident where I can make a come out.
So what's any message to the government?
Yeah, the message to the government now, we get everything from the Russia. Just listen to they will tell me that's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much for not talking. You're already confident, say. You get any message where they give out to government?
Well, the message about it, they are more concerned with the young youths, where you know to get some side for that, fast really get followed up. This kid is known now, especially like yesterday. Yesterday, most of now we don't have this guy for God with best.
So today you don't get daily bread?
Yeah, thank God the government need to provide for everybody. Although government no issue out nothing to me, but we not cause no complaint for that. Because we don't listen to the law all that time.
So we are all comport to us. Thank you so very much. We take time for. So we end up for talk to a group of young people who we listen at the Sanders Street via Stewart Street. They said they come out because they said be curious to know something really happened, but we don't get detail as to what really happened. Always until we say some young people in the flat, police man and come, they intercede and able to scatter them. That give the cause for make themselves sit down in vigilance, I'm sure. But they all say in the midst of this 2-day lockdown, this 3-day lockdown, waiting at the second day, they all observe the preventive measures, which is very good. And they pass this message to the family members, and I'm sure these are some of the things that we actually need to do for mitigate the impact of the COVID-19. My family, we there with the Allejo for the Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority, where Mr. Pandanua. Mr. Pandanua, tell family great. We see you there up and about, and we see you stuff in the streets. What's in on your mandate within this lockdown?
We as well usually confront police and the help of the DOC in ensure say even the people who they get past when they travel they ensure say them already registered the actual that the number that they carry because some man change plates so when they check they enforce various checks on the make sure they personnel inside the people that well and some social the driver and that's what the pass require so not overload so we observe them and there's people there as well who move about for no aspect that the inside the people just maintain us well spread the virus.
So this effort comes from the
yes, the entire country everywhere
So we don't notice any defaulters?
During the night, most of the defaulters are nights. During the day, it feels peaceful so far. And things go on fine along the headquarters, OSB, Central. It seems peaceful. 1 or 2 defaulters, of course, they were not as much as the night time. So vehicles can one pass when you're supposed to.
So what's you call to them before they adhere to some of the rules?
The coronavirus is real. The illness is real. With His Excellency Long quarantine himself for 14 days just to ensure that this virus not spread. It is real, it is there, it is out there. So they'll all combine together, they'll join hands together for make sure say this thing not spread, the virus not spread, we not get sick, we family themselves not get. So we'll be safe as alone and get rid of this coronavirus.
For news, views, and current happenings around the country, count on Star TV, Channel 21, the power of communication.
She caused you. She is the reason your wife is yet to conceive. As a matter of fact, you cannot make any woman pregnant.
That's not possible, wise one. We did what the gods wanted. She can't tie my wife's womb.
Oh, Prince Ikogo, I have told you what the gods have revealed. You cannot make any woman pregnant.
My son, it is not as if I want to stop you from getting married to that maiden that you love. But going to that kingdom will destroy us. You want this kingdom destroyed?
Father, how will it destroy us? Is it not to make peace between the two kingdoms?
I am certain you are familiar with this proverb. Before go up and but along the banjas and on a book or at Tiago future. There are certain things that cannot be changed.
Father, I don't understand what you're saying. I will marry that maiden.
Speak not abomination with your mouth. Prince Ikogo, if your father, the Igwe, will not tell you, then I, Okute, will tell you.
Wise one, what are you talking about?
The moment you marry that maiden, or she gives birth to that baby she's carrying, you and your father and Allah will die. This is the covenant your grandfather made before the gods of our land.
Covenant. My grandfather. I don't understand.
Many years ago, your grandfather, the Igwe, when he was young, his younger sister, our princess, the princess of that time, crossed the stream to see her lover at Nibo. She was brutally murdered by the people of Nibo. Then your grandfather, the Igwe, now arranged his warriors to avenge the death of the princess. Then they were sent back by the mother of the stream, Nedu. And your grandfather, the Igwe, made a covenant that no one from his family, no one will marry anyone from Nibo. Your grandfather made a covenant with an oracle that your father or his children will avenge the death of our princess in order to appease the gods. You must sacrifice that maiden by burying her alive. This is the covenant your father made with the oracle.
That will never happen. You can't impose old tradition on me.
Okute, sacrificing that maiden is not what I want. I want my son to forget about her.
Oh, Igwe, you know the oath. It must be done. Igwe, in 2 days' time, It must be done. She will be buried alive. Otherwise, you all will die.
Go. Hey!
Okute, something has to be done. My son must have an heir to the throne.
Igwe, the only way is to bring the crocodile's egg of life.
I am afraid what you have just said is an impossible mission. The egg you are talking about is in a shrine at Igbo.
Oh, Igwe, if you still want your lineage to continue ruling after your reign and that of your son, then you must send the warriors to the shrine to get the egg.
It's obvious we can't get the egg. What else can we do?
Unless you will allow someone to make your wife pregnant.
That will never happen. No one will touch my wife.
Prince Ikogo, I know that it is a difficult task, but we can make it a top secret. If only you can allow me, Okute, to make your wife pregnant.
Get out.
I dare go into the soon. Why for my kind of I go to lose your body?
I can't believe that the gods of Allah are this happening. That evil place is still alive.
Do not speak evil of our God. They are not asleep.
But they are asleep. They are asleep. Yes. But even my sister's cause was found. He connived with the chief priest and took a fake oath. We are going to retake that oath. And this time it must be at the shrine. Yes. I can't take this.
Okay, boy.
My sister.
Don't touch me. I am dead. My prince.
Ugogbe, where are you coming from? Where have you been all this while?
I have been to the land of our ancestors, and that is where I am coming from.
What are you talking about?
I am dead. It is my spirit that is talking to you right now.
How can you possibly tell me that you're dead? I mean, how can you be dead and you're still here? Is it possible? See, listen, I
I know sometimes one can be very worked up, okay? I understand how you feel. But whatever this is... Ugomwe! Who did this to you? Tell me please, who killed you? Tell me so I can vindicate myself. Everyone around thinks I'm responsible for what happened to you.
I will tell you who killed me.
God!
But first, you have to do something for me urgently.
What is it?
Go to my mother's place.
Okay.
I shall be there with you to tell you what happened to me.
Okay.
Mama, she couldn't have said that. I'm very sure Prince Obelugo killed her. And he must swear again at the shrine. He must!
I wish I could do that if that is what you want me to do to prove my innocence to you.
What are you doing here?
Your sister wouldn't want you to do what you're doing right now.
How dare you mention her name? How dare you!
They are jealous. Please stop that.
I am not here to fight you.
Let him go.
I am sorry about this.
Who killed you?
Prince Ikogo of Mbao Kingdom.
What?
They buried me alive in their land.
Hey! Shimo! Hey!
This is no time to cry. You have cried for me enough. This is time for you to avenge my death. They are planning on coming to our shrine to steal the crocodile's egg of life. I want you to stop them. They must not carry out their plans. Stop them. Prince Obelugo is a good man at heart, though he looks otherwise. I regret not giving him my love, but it's all in the dust now. I brought him here for you all to reconcile. Reconcile with him. Make peace with him, Mother Ijele. Put your heads together and avenge my death.
The ways of the gods are not the ways of men. The ways of the gods are not the ways of men. Am I malama? Am I malama? Am I malama? I am my Am I shall set you free from every circumstance of life. This life is full of misery.
I will let you leave because I want you to take a message back to your kingdom. Tell them that I said that I, Prince Smith of Nibo Kingdom, that I will lead my people to your kingdom and I will take the remains of that lady they killed. On behalf of Ugomwe, I declare war! War!
Forget about that hunter. Yes. So, what I'm trying to say is this. If we...
Igwe, my prince. They killed others. They killed others, Igwe. I managed to escape.
They have the white man's weapon. And because of that, they are calling for war. They think they can defeat us. Famankanyi jieke. Onye nenyo isi anaputa. Bata burogo na bata burongwanu. We will prepare for the war. Okute will prepare us for the war.
Father, why don't we make peace with them? Return the remains of Ugomwe and get the egg peacefully.
Don't be a weakling, son. Don't be a weakling. They will never give you the egg. And don't you ever think of making peace with those people. War they want, and war we shall give them.
Father, we can't defeat them with the kind of weapons they have. We only have swords, but they have advanced weapons.
And that sword will do more than their weapons. No weapon of the white man can defeat our gods. Because they have the white man's weapon, they think they can control us the way they control the Nibo people. No. As I said earlier, war they want, and war we shall give them.
You all should go on your knees. Ogani ruokwemen maka no gana so kweme o onye lana ba o no ge lukwanu no gani ruokweme o no gana so kweme no onye lana ba o ifodogu jagani no gani ruokweme no gana so kweme o onye lana ba o no ge ruwolu ogani ruokweme maka no gana so kweme ni onye lana ba o if I do obulu dike na mbrido ke jama dike nu mana mbrede nyiri dike no gelu okwo ni onya nyela na ba o hey ogelu woni ko seru the hour has come. Pull off your clothes. oge rugo kwani no ifa ji woburu diken maka no obodo ka anyị na-edozi no ife nna nna mfa mechara emecha wee bunye m ka e wee na-edozi obodo nụ ka obodo wee dị mmanụ oge rugo uche ana m afụ ka o si aga na ọ gaa n'iru ekwe mmelu maka na ọ gaa n'azụ ekwe mmeli na onye ilo na-abawo ana m afụ ka o si aba maka na mberede nyiri dike ọ mberede ka eji ama dike na ọ gaa n'iru ekwe mme maka na ọ gaa n'azụ ekwe mmeli na onye ilo na-abawo ịfụ ka o si aga oh ka isi aga anyị na-asụ mberede nyiri dike mana mberede ka eji ama dike na oge erugo ọ ka isi edozi obodo a na-amakwa n'aka na ọ gaa n'iru okweme maka na ọ gaa n'azụ okweme na onye ilo ọ na-abawo. You are now fully fortified. No white man's weapon can be able to penetrate your body. But you must not see any maiden before the war. I repeat, you must not see any maiden before the war. Maka no gani ro kwemenu, no gana zo kwemenu, onye ilo na ba o. No gani ro kwemenu, no gana zo kwemenu, onye ilo na ba o. Uje!
No need for this war. Let my men cross over and get the egg. And I will show you people where your sister was buried.
You are such an evil man. I know this from the very moment I met you. You will pay for what you've done to my sister. And it must be today.
I did nothing to your sister. My people sacrificed your sister to cleanse our land and appease the gods for the evil your people committed against my people.
I do not have time for this nonsense. Kill them all.
Kill them all!
And Anti-Adafu. Let's go!
My love.
You can't be here. You are dead.
So are you. And you have come for us to be together forever. Welcome.
Stop! We can't be together. You caused everything that happened. Your people were responsible for it all.
That was the lies they told you. But I think it's time for me to open your eyes, for you to see everything that happened.
When will you ever accept my offer, young maiden?
I thought I've told you that I'm in love with someone else. Please.
Anyway, it may interest you to know that I've said so many things about you to my father. And he expects me to bring you home for introductions.
But I can't. I'm sorry, please.
Wait.
Stop touching me, please.
So what about the gifts and other things I've given to you? How do I get them back?
Besides, I did not force you to give me those gifts. Leave me alone.
I did it for him. The moment he crosses that stream to get married to that maiden, he will die. And there's no way he will get married to the maiden without crossing that stream.
I can easily cast a spell that will make them hate each other.
Okute, that would have been wonderful if he had not gotten her pregnant.
Igwe, is she pregnant?
Yes. And if you try to separate them, I am afraid the past will still come to play. when the people of Nibo realizes that he is responsible.
No one knows about it.
For the moment, I think that is their little secret.
And you want this little secret that can lead to destruction to be silenced for life?
Exactly.
5 he-goats. Mpise Nabaro Lewu will do it.
Okute, I will give you 7.
Mbeleza jamano dikeno makana mbeleza nyiri dikeno mana rolu wali ni mbeleza no dikapotano makonya kanjibulo okuteno okute na bambele na mbukuno Igwe rapo zalan kita no akubo I shall take my leave.
You shall be
Please, I am begging you. Do you want to kill me? Eh? Do you want to kill me before my time?
I have no reason to kill you, mother. But I won't do as you and father wants me to do.
Hey, did I do anything wrong to you? Did I do anything wrong by supporting you? Did I?
No. But if father wants to die for her sake, so be it. If he dies now, it's a life well spent. Yes, he can join his ancestors and leave the throne for me. As for that maiden, I will not give up on her. Simple.
Iko, are you deaf? Didn't you hear the wise one? The gods of our land will kill your father. I will die. You will also die. Our entire lineage will be wiped out. Is that what you want? All this will be in vain.
All this will happen because I'm getting married to an animal or what? How are we even sure all that will happen? How?
Please. Please, son, I am begging you. Please.
Alright. For the sake of peace. So our lineage won't be wiped out. I will not marry her. I won't. I rest my case.
Not marrying her is not enough to cleanse the wrath of the gods. That maiden has to be sacrificed. Yes.
What? I can't.
Please. I am begging you. Please. You have to listen to me. I am on my knees. Please.
Mother, I can't kill that lady.
Please. I am on my knees. Please. You know someone has to die. Would you prefer me to die? Eh? Or that maiden? Please, Iko. Please. I am begging you, please. You know I would have supported you to marry that maiden. But please, she has to die for my sake. For your sake. For the sake of our lineage. Please, I am begging you, please. Please, Iko.
Mother, giving up on the love of my life is enough sacrifice.
Please.
I will not kill her. I won't.
Please.
For news, views and current happenings around the country, count on Star TV, Channel 21, the power of communication. For news, views, and current happenings around the country, count on Star TV, Channel 21, the power of communication. For news, views, and current happenings around the country, count on Star TV, Channel 21, the power of communication.
No matter what tradition says, I'm in love with you. No matter what my father says, I'm in love with you. Why can't I say we are meant to be together? For peace to reign, we are meant to be together. If love is a crime, then I will be a victim.
Oh, I got you. I got you, man. Okay. Where are we?
Come on, let's go. We are home. We are home.
This looks like a church.
It's not a church.
Why you bring me to the
We
church?
are home. Let's go.
Why you bring me to the church?
Hold yourself. Hold yourself.
I see Reverend Sisters everywhere. I see Reverend Sisters. Look at them. Come on, I got you. Come on. Come on. I got you. Come on. Okay. Ha! Offering time.
Hold yourself. Come on.
Offering time. Come on, say blessing time. Offering. I got you, man. Hey. Okay. I was expecting you to say that. Blessing time.
Hold yourself. So hold yourself.
I'm holding myself. You are the one who's not holding yourself. Stop. Hold yourself. Hold yourself. What's happening around here? Kind of everywhere. Oh, what a lovely place.
Where did you find it? The same building place, right?
Casey candles.
Yes, Father.
What's happening here?
Can you see the fool you call your son? Excuse me.
Who's that?
Sugar.
Is that the chief guard?
Let me take you to your room. Come on.
Come on. Oh, 1 second. Pull me up. Nicely.
Sugar.
Huh?
Come on, let's go.
Okay. Is that the chief guard? What's this one?
Sugar.
Is that the cook?
That's your mother.
Is that the cook? Is that the cook?
Come on, Sugar. Stop.
Is that the cook?
Father, I just greeted you and you didn't say a word.
Does it actually mean you are very stupid? No, does it mean you will never become responsible in this life of yours?
I don't understand. What did I do?
You don't know what you did?
No.
Hey, Yokachi, hey, please. Don't ever try to stand up for him on this. Don't. Does it mean you're very stupid or something? No, why do you go about denting the image of this family? Why?
Father, what have I done? I mean, why are you sounding like this? Oh, I only went to drink last night. Is that why you're angry? Come on, we all drink. Is that supposed to make you angry or what? Why?
Does it ever occur to you that you are a prince? Yeah. No, does it ever occur to you that you are from a royal household? Why do you go about the whole of this kingdom messing yourself up? Why? Why can't you be like your brother? No, had it been your brother that didn't bring you back last night, wouldn't you have continued drinking wherever you were?
Father, please. You can say anything, but do not compare me to my brother. You just said it, I am a prince. Allow me be a prince the way I choose to.
You know what? I am sick and tired of the stupidity of this son of yours. Listen,
You are proceeding on vacation and you are leaving immediately. Hey. Don't say anything. I just gave an order that must be obeyed.
Father.
Hey, shut up. Shut up. Spend that time to think of what you actually want in your life. Maybe when you are back, we can sit down and have a conversation. Really? No, was it fair on me? When he came back in the middle of the night drunk? Has it been fair on me the way he has been behaving in this kingdom? Listen to me. I just gave an order and that order of mine stands.
But Father...
Hey, Shikereze, please. Shikereze, don't say anything. I don't want anybody to say a word on this. He is going on a vacation and he is leaving immediately. Start talking.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean, what do I mean by that? Can you stand before any sacred object or anything that can take your life and swear that this wasn't your making?
Are you serious? Is that your impression about me?
Deny it. No, go ahead. Deny it. You are enjoying all this, aren't you?
Which part? The part that I had to carry you from the club, barely managed to put you inside the car, or the part that I had to do it over and over again as if I'm your bodyguard or your chauffeur? Which part?
I never asked you for anything. You were just trying to do yourself off.
Enough! Enough of that! Are you such an ingrate? See, you should be thinking of what to do with your life. Do you understand? Oh, now I see that you really need that vacation Father suggested.
And what are you trying to say? That you are more intelligent than I am.
It's not about intelligence. It's about family integrity. Father believes that you're just into alcohol. And if he gets to know that you're equally into drugs, he will disown you.
What are you waiting for? If you have the nerves, the spine to blow that whistle on me, go ahead. Be very careful.
My brother who doesn't see me as a brother. It's just my cross I have to carry. It's just a cross.
Mother, you know me too well. You know I can be angry for so long. My father is just overreacting and you know it.
Chuka, what is wrong with you? Why are you trying to destroy something both of us have worked very hard to achieve? Do you sometimes process certain things in your brain before you act them out?
You're beginning to sound like my father. It was just a drink.
I'm beginning to sound like your father. Just a drink, you said. Chuka, you drank yourself to stupor. I have told you times without number, you're a king in the making, so you have to learn how to handle yourself, especially outside the palace.
It is obvious this one got you, Mother. I'm sorry. I promise you it won't happen again.
Of course, darling, it won't happen again. Because I have gotten a guard that will follow you around wherever you go.
don't understand. What? You had signed... Come on, mother, am I a child? Am I a child that someone has to follow me around? Me?
Well, I guess we don't have an option. Since you have refused to change, you brought it upon yourself.
Alright. I am going to end this madness before you execute it. I would have no fool follow me around all in the name of a bodyguard. If you have assigned anyone to follow me, ask that person to retreat. Else, I will shoot that person right in the chest. I am sure you know what I am capable of.
Chuka, don't tell me you still have the gun.
Well, I never told you or any other person that I have dropped my gun. Especially in this poorly secured country where kidnappers pick their subjects every day. I have my gun. And it's only a fool that will have the money to afford a gun and will not possess one.
What do you think the elders of this kingdom would do if they got to hear that you have a gun? You think they'll give you a loud applause? No. Listen, Chuka, it is my duty as your mother to protect your life and your image.
Alright. Go in. Tell your husband that I, Prince Chuka, am going on no vacation. If he wants to set this palace on fire, I will supply the fuel.
He said that to you. He really said that to you. What is wrong with this brother of yours? Does he know what it took us to haul him out of that prophetic place last night? As if that is the first of it. God! I just wish I was there. I would have given him a good punch on his head. He messes up and he blames it on you.
That is the tragedy I live with every day.
I blame it on you, Chika. You keep tolerating his excesses. It is time you stood up to him and let him understand that you are a better man.
Some Tochukwu, you know I cannot do that. Why would I resort to confrontation? I cannot do that. If I do that, they will say I want to play the role of first son.
Why would you not? Aren't you the first son? Everyone in this land knows that you are the first son. And you all know one an apology if you decide to play your role.
It's as if you've not noticed. I do not want trouble.
Look, it only takes one word. Just one word to end all the silent battles. How long would you shy away from speaking that word?
Tochukwu, I do not know what you're talking about. I don't even want to think about it. I am not up for the throne. I've told you this before. Stop making me to repeat myself.
My princess. You're indeed very gorgeous.
I assume we are late already.
Oh yes, we are late. But of course, we are royalties. The commoners can come ahead of time and wait for us, not the other way around.
I do not play the royal card, my dear Prince Obinna. Besides, those people you call commoners have other things doing other than sitting and waiting for the arrival of royalties.
Well, that should not be a bother to you, my princess. Moreover, the commoners are not complaining.
Do you have to wait up until they start complaining before you do the right things? Besides, our parents are there, and it is rude to keep them waiting.
From my heart, I think you're elegantly made and qualified to keep any kingdom waiting. And not just a kingdom, the whole country. As a matter of fact, our parents will never complain.
We're running late already.
Very well then. Ladies first.
I didn't expect to see you here. What is going on?
Chikereze, where are you coming from?
Oh, I went to see Somtochukwu, my friend.
Why do I have this feeling that you are contributing towards this negative lifestyle your brother is living? Why?
Father, I can't believe you're saying this. Why would you blame me for that? Am I responsible for his actions?
Chikereze, you are the first son. Are you not supposed to be providing leadership for your brother? Why are you not doing that?
And I've been leading. I have been leading, Father. Why are you saying this? Is it because I want to see Somtochukwu, my friend? You see, if Somtochukwu is not a decent person, I wouldn't have made him my friend.
Listen, I have not said anything about Somtochukwu, your friend. Neither have I said anything that suggests I see him as a bad person. Somtochukwu is not the issue here. I am talking about your brother. When was the last time you called him to order?
Father, I have been doing that. I know I am the eldest. But I cannot be blamed for another person's recklessness. Father, you talk so glowingly about me being the first son. But you, our father, have you ever played your role as a father?
What? No, how can you say a thing like that? What am I supposed to do that I've not been doing? Do you actually think I will allow you to live this delusional life of yours? That you have no interest in the throne? Chikereze, you are my first son. You are the symbol of my youth. The throne of my fathers is yours. And there is no way you can stay away from it. Why are you always presenting yourself as if you have nothing to do with the throne? What?
Father, why are you hell-bent on me succeeding you? When you have another son who...
And who is that person, please? Who?
Father, please. I am not ready for this discussion. Let me allow you to rest. Please. Please.
Why am I so unlucky? The first son of a king is not interested in the throne of his fathers. Why will this happen to me?
What in the world was that? What the hell was that? What effrontery? What right? Who gave him that right? Calm down, my princess. Calm down.
Calm down? Do I look like I need one? That man is a pain in my neck. Oh, what kind of human being behaves like that?
My princess, relax.
Why? Of all the men in the world, Father chose that lunatic, that peacock of a man for me. Oh, how does he even expect me to live with such a man for the rest of my life?
You don't have to live with him. Or even see his face. Just come out clean, my princess.
What do you mean by coming out clean?
You know what I mean. Tell your father the truth.
Okay, you and I know that will be suicidal. Father cannot handle that.
But you don't love him. You can barely stand him. He's not right for you. You will suffocate if you end up with him. I'm sorry to say this, my princess, but I don't like him too. I don't like him at all. You have to speak up. If not, they will cement the relationship and you end up living a miserable life.
I don't even know where to start from.
Start from somewhere, my princess. Possibly by going to the king this night to tell him that you can't spend the rest of your life with a man like Prince Obinna. Just start somewhere.
Please. I've had enough for today.
My princess.
Your Majesty, seems something is bothering you. Ever since I've arrived, you've not said anything. Onyeze, what is that thing that troubles your mind? Tell me about it so we can handle it.
I want to initiate a royal marriage between the prince and the princess of Umueke Kingdom. I have come to the conclusion that such royal marriage will solve the problem that weighs me down now.
Your Majesty, to the best of my knowledge, the princess of Umueke Kingdom is the priestess of Abalaki deity.
Yes, I know. And the prince is a progressive young man. I don't think he will have any problem marrying such a beautiful priestess.
From what I know about her, she's always dressed in white attire.
You have a problem with that?
And there is this maiden that always stands beside her with the sacred mirror of Abalaike. Your Majesty, do you think in this modern world any young man will want to get married to such a woman with strange and complex style of living?
Beneath those complexities you just mentioned lies a beautiful woman that will make a wonderful wife. Don't worry about my son. Eventually when they are married, he will begin to like her.
You just said your son. Which of them are you referring to?
Prince Chike, of course. He is the crown prince of this kingdom, is he not?
Yes, he is, my king. But does he know about this?
Listen, I will bring him in at the appropriate time. But now I called you as your Onowu because I want you to take some elders to the palace of Umueke people. Meet with Eze and Okonwa. Relay my proposal to him. And you give me a feedback. We can pick it up from there.
As it pleases you, my king.
How could he do something like this? Why would he? He said Chike told him that he's not interested in the throne. So why is he forcing him to succeed him? I will not let this happen. It can't happen. Not while I am still alive.
Did he give you any reason why he urgently wants to initiate royal wedding with the people of Umueke?
Apparently, he believes that is the best thing to do for the kingdom. And a way of strengthening the royal bond.
Well, it is not such a bad idea. But which of the princes are we talking about here?
Prince Chike, of course. Who else?
No. that boy is not the right choice to succeed his father. No. He lives a lackadaisical style of life and he cares less about what goes on in this kingdom.
But he's the head prince. He should succeed his father. And that is how custom and tradition instituted it.
Oh no, you know it is a suicide mission for that boy to succeed the king. He's one of those young men of Igbo land that look down on traditional institutions.
Ichike.
Yes?
But you're not the only one that has the same view about him. But his father believes otherwise. He has sent us on a mission to Umweke, and we must go and deliver. Whatever opinion you hold, hence here. When we get there, you must carry yourself as an emissary of the king.
Well, oh no, you have spoken. What chance have I? But at least I must have made my point known.
Oh, finally she decided to emerge. You know, it's always glorious beholding your beauty.
A gentleman is supposed to be on his feet when a lady walks into a room.
My princess, you see, I am the true definition of royalty. Yes, all those rules are not meant for people like me. I will stand for kings and not subjects.
Get them off the table.
What? Oh, my feet. Forget about those. Come sit. Let's talk about us. My feet are perfectly where they are supposed to.
Really? They're not in my father's palace. Get them off this minute!
Princess, did you just raise your voice at me?
Oh yes, I did. Now let me ask you. Did you part ways with your manners, or you don't just have them at all? How can you come into a palace like this and have your dirty legs on the table? Who does that?
A palace like this. What do you have in this palace that I do not have? By the way, I sat the way I sit everywhere.
Oh, everywhere but not here. This is that palace where I, the princess, defines the code of conduct around here. By the way, what are you doing here? I do not remember us having any appointments.
Well, I do not have to get an appointment to see my bride. You of all people know that.
Obina, why are you here? As you can see, I'm off to somewhere. I need to be going already.
Princess Zara, if you do not like this alliance, I think you should talk to your father instead of venting your anger on me. But then again, you won't, because that man might die of heart attack, and you know why.
Oh, I do know why. I will certainly will not see your face around here again. That is, if it eventually happens.
Not if. Of course it will happen. You see, your father assured my father of that. Zara, you are mine. So I suggest you start getting used to this face. And yes, my attitude, of course. Because you'll be seeing more of it when we get married. By the way, I came here so we could go out to somewhere. But I see you're mood is just not good. So I'll let you be. I'll take care of myself. Maybe some other time. By the way,
I'm in love.
Do you think he's going to like it?
Try and smile. Looks better on you. Have a good day, princess.
My princess, the car is ready. My princess, are you okay? Did he say anything to you? I'm fine. I won't let him ruin my day. Let's go.
Really? Father wants to do that? I think that's a welcome development.
Welcome development, you said? Were you actually listening to what I was saying?
Of course I did listen to what you said.
Including the part that your father wants to get Chike to marry the princess of Umweke Kingdom, which would of course give him an edge to succeed him as the king.
Mother, I heard all you said. What do you want me to do? You want me to walk up to the king? Tell him that I disagree with his plans for his son. Come on, Mother. It's not always about the throne. Moreover, you and I know that Chike is not in tune with our tradition. I believe that is why Father wants him to marry a princess who is also a priestess. I think I like that idea perfectly.
You know, I never realized you were such a big fool. People don't really like Chike because of the kind of politics I've been playing against him. But that doesn't mean he does not stand a better chance to the throne than you. Because you see, first, he is the first son of the king. And then secondly, his union to the Prince of Umweke, who happens to be not just a princess, but a priestess, gives him an edge over you.
Mother, why are you bothering yourself over nothing? Why are you blowing this out of proportion? Are you telling me that you believe that the people of Umwakwalandwi, especially that Onowu, will choose me over my brother?
Chuka, dear son, I am already working on something. I bet you the people would never accept Chike. And soon you will know the kind of mother you have. Well, talking about the Onowu, yes, he can be quite dreadful. But guess what? He's got a prize.
Sincerely, I don't know how to present this. But the truth is that I am indeed very happy.
Your Majesty, does that mean you already know the outcome of our visit to Umweke?
Exactly. Ezanokwonwa already called me. We discussed extensively.
He has given his consent. In fact, his daughter has given her approval. That is why I'm excited.
I am surprised that he played us.
How do you mean?
He said nothing to us, but he called you to give his consent. That is not how a man in authority should behave.
If please, I want you to forgive him. The most important thing is that finally he has given his consent. And I wouldn't want us to delay anything now. I want you to set the machinery in motion for the introduction to take place as soon as possible.
Anyway, I don't have any problem with that. But how do we proceed?
Ishionwuka.
Your Majesty.
Right here, right now, I appoint you the chairman of the planning committee. Get in touch with the royal family of Umueke. Let them give you a list of the things that are required for the introduction. We pick it up from there.
At your service, Your Majesty.
Oh no,
Your Majesty.
Please extend my warm regards to Ishie Ike. Ezanu Kwangwa already told me how he eloquently presented this matter. In fact, it was his presentation that made the man to give his consent, and I am so excited. In due time, I am going to reward everyone.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I'm happy this worked out.
No, Corin, you just do not understand. That's exactly how I want it. No arguments, nothing. Now listen to me, Corin. I want the best. This is a royal wedding we're talking about, not some poolside party. Exactly. Now you get my drift. Okay then. Hoping to hear from you soon. These people are always the same.
Good afternoon, Your Majesty.
Oh, we are finally back. Where have you been? I mean, you've been gone for almost 3 weeks now.
You ask as if you care. Anyway, I went on a business trip.
Well, it's a good thing you're back. You got back early enough. The designer will be coming by 4 p.m. today, so just get yourself ready.
Your Majesty, in our quest to start the process, we ran into troubled waters. And that is why it appears as if the speed has reduced.
Ran into troubled waters. Wait, what does that mean?
The princess has insisted on a meeting with the prince. According to her, she cannot just get married to someone whom she doesn't know. So she demands to meet with the prince before taking further step.
And if you ask me, my king, her demand is right. A woman who is preparing to carry the weights of a man most nights, if not all nights, should know the man inside and out.
There is no reason whatsoever for anybody to misunderstand that poor princess. As far as I'm concerned, the prince lives I don't care life. He does not care about what happens in our land. The princess of Agbaleke he intends to marry will surely want to know the kind of a person she wants to spend the rest of her life with.
That is okay. If that is what the princess wants, then she's going to get that.
I don't waste my money on designers. So why should I wait for one by 4 p.m.?
Chike, you are so local. What is wrong with having a designer? Anyway, this one is a special thing. As the groom, you need to dress well. So that is why you need the designer. 4 p.m. is the time.
I don't understand what you're saying. Which wedding are you talking about?
Uh-oh. Don't tell me you don't know about the wedding. Anyway, it's not for me to say. I think you need to have some discussion with your father. Hello?
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but I'm not happy. Why?
Prince Chike, the only son of my only blood sister, is getting married to someone as elevated as the priestess of Agbaleke of Umueke, and I'm not involved in any way. I'm not happy about that.
I am sorry to interrupt this meeting, but I really need to know what is going on.
Please, can you just excuse us, Chike? I am going to explain everything to you much later.
Father, no. We are talking here, right now. What is the meaning of this marriage that everybody is talking about? Who approved it? Who? And who are the people involved in it?
Elders in council, please, I want to ask for a favor. Can you please excuse us? My son and I will get back to you.
Iratwala. Come on, Emily.
Ndiche, what do you think will happen in the